Okay, good. That is excellent. All right.
Well, guess Samurai's not here today. Well, guess no one's coming today. So, welcome to formerly the Master Ace podcast, now the World Coronation Monarch podcast, with the only member being me. Well, not anymore. Samurai's here.
I think I'm going to be the only two people in the podcast today.
Masters 2 podcast, like always.
Two podcast 8.
Yeah.
So welcome to the Masters Day podcast, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about the latest Pokemon episodes, some news. We have a bunch of stuff coming up, so stay tuned. This is probably going to be like 30 minutes long, most likely.
Yeah. Then I will catch Italy versus Austria.
Oh, that's today?
Yeah.
I know you liked football.
Well, occasionally. I'm not like a hardcore fan, but
Yeah, same thing with me in basketball. Whenever it's like the championships, I sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
But this podcast is about Pokemon first, so we got to talk about the episode first. This was episode 73, right? If I'm not wrong.
Wasn't it 72? I'm not catching up. With the episode numbers anymore. I will Google it for you.
I know we're in the 70s.
That's how far I am.
What episode are we on? I know we're in the 70s. I think it's 73.
I think it's 72. I always does it like
Oh, 73. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Because the Grookey and Eevee won 69, and I always like count forward from it.
Okay, so it is almost Chicago. It is 72. So, do you want to go first or should I go first?
Well, I can go. Well, the episode probably is not the highlight for us anyway, since it was like a filler episode. So, I mean, there are like interesting plot lines, like there could have been interesting interactions with
Meowth becoming a simp.
Exactly, and also with like Eevee becoming Team Rocket, Ash with Morpeko, and Go with Pikachu. There could have been like fun interaction, but it kind of like fell flat. Like the whole Mel Chloe relationship built up like for a whole episode just for it to be like a gag that wasn't even funny because it was so predictable. Like they could have sort of something else, and that Go and Go and Pikachu segment, it's not necessary out of character, but it was like just really annoying to see like just Pikachu running around by itself. I'm not sure if it is out of character, but annoying for sure. And overall it was a pretty okay episode. Like I'm not gonna rant about it just because it is a boring filler. So it is what it is. I'm not even sure what I would give a rating. I would check what rating I would give it. you can continue for now.
Okay. I thought this episode was fine. Like it was nothing too special. Like I thought it was fine. Nothing too what you call it again. It's a typical filler episode. One standout moment I did like is Wobbuffet and Grookey being just like running around everywhere and like attracting the heat more. Another situation I did like was Meowth becoming a simp. Like that was the most random thing ever. It was so random. It was just like, wow, she's pretty nice. Dang, I might have to. I don't know why Meowth fell in love. That was so weird and random. And then for some reason, whenever Meowth falls in love with a Pokemon or a human, he somehow gets incredibly like buffed. Like he's the strongest Pokemon in the series.
Oh yeah, like the episode where
Like,
he like defeated
like in the
Inferno.
original like in the original series where he was Chicagan, where he met up with where he met up with Meowsy, and then he beat a Persian, and got that Sinnoh, he beat Infernape, and now he beat what was the Pokemon again? I don't even remember. Trubbish.
Trubbish.
Yeah. So now like every time Meowth falls in love, he becomes like incredibly buffed.
That's
Team
like a
Rocket
hidden ability.
Team Rocket doesn't even catch Pikachu. Just get me out the girlfriend. The other dang girlfriend, and then that is it. It's over because he's just so buff. He's just so
Yeah.
buff. Other than that, Go was pretty fun to watch. It was just him realizing that Ash and Pikachu like are very similar in a lot of ways, so that was pretty fun to see. Uh, then Ash and Moropico, that was just a stop eating my food. No, it wasn't really anything that I fell in love with. It was still kind of funny. Like this episode was pretty funny, but it's like it was enjoyable. I would give it an easy 6 out of 10. Very enjoyable.
Yeah, I would give it a 6 as well, I think. Oh, one thing I want to mention is they got rid of the eye catcher again. Like it was who's that Pokemon for some reason.
Yeah, I think they're gonna switch it between the two.
Yeah. My first thought was maybe it got too much backlash, but I didn't see any backlash online, so
So maybe it's just like a switch between episodes.
yeah. Oh, and two things I want to add. One is that I said it multiple times, but that Mopeko joke is getting so old, so please solve it somehow. It's annoying at this point. It's not even funny.
Okay, another thing I wanted to add was like I like Happy Morpeko. I think Morpeko is a legitimate Pokemon when it's happy. Like the ending was very cute. I like Morpeko just eating its berries and chilling.
Definitely.
It was vibing. It's just vibing, eating an apple.
Oh, and another thing I want to add, the flute. Like,
Flats.
I kind of can vibe to that flute.
I admit I like the flute part. The flute part cut is the vibes. Like when they play the flute part. Yeah. Kind of what I thought it was gonna.
I didn't see Grookey. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I get it now. I'm a bit slow.
Foolish boy. Yeah,
Well,
I
anyways,
think the episode's gonna be enjoyable for me. What do you think?
uh, my prediction is it will just be like a standard filler. Like it won't be that good, but there's probably nothing to rant about. So yeah,
Yeah, it's just gonna be a typical filler. Like we're
yeah,
getting a
and
lot of
Ghost,
fillers. Yeah, we're getting a lot of fillers, but that's only to be expected since we got a lot of plot heavy episodes just before.
yeah,
We got the Iris battle and Project Mew along with Ash's Pokemon returning. You know, it's
definitely.
yeah, so it makes sense why we get a lot of filler episodes.
Mm. And by the way, Ghost probably gonna catch Phalanx.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. See, here's the thing: if Ash did not have like as many fighting Pokemon as he does, I legitimately thinks that Phalanx would be a good Pokemon for Ash because of the way it's like we don't retreat from a battle, like we're going in at full power, and Ash would be like, "I like that. I like this guy."
Yeah, like it's
I
not about fighting type. It's just about how the
yeah,
episode preview structure was.
which is why I kind of did not want Ash to catch Draco Fish. I was like, no, I want him to catch a Phalanx. Because Phalanx is
Yeah.
actually a Pokemon I used in my playthrough of Sword and Shield, which I actually like Phalanx. I like it a lot.
Hmm.
While
The first time,
I still like
yeah.
Dracovish, I just like Phalanx a bit more.
Hmm. Like I don't hate Phalanx as a Pokemon, but I remember in my first Sword and Shield playthrough when I was like going through that maze and a Phalanx caught me and it was like just using no retreat and I was like I couldn't get out of the battle for some reason and I had to fight him with like +6 defense or something.
That's funny. That's funny. Now I'm not the one suffering for once. Oh wow, so that was actually a lot quicker than Chicago. That was actually a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Well, I guess we can talk about Chicago, the 1 hour recap episode. I remember. I remember when it got revealed, like, oh my god, we're getting an episode for 1 hour. Oh, I wonder what this could be on Twitter. Like, Twitter was just so hyped, like, man, I wonder what this could be. It's gonna be so hyped. Like, oh wow, this is gonna be so hyped. And then it got revealed to be a recap, and everyone's like, "Aw."
Yeah, well, let's watch the recap for the next
like that,
podcast.
like that was gonna be, like that's probably the quickest turnaround for an episode I've seen in a while. It was like 1 minute, everyone's like, "Yo, this episode's gonna be hype. Yo, it's gonna be so good. We're gonna have 1 hour of this. Yo, I'm hype." And then it was like, "Oh, it's a 1 hour recap."
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, apparently this 1 hour recap has something to do with Cresselia and Darkrai, which I'm the Tobias fan, so Darkrai, I wonder what that could be.
Wait, it has anything to do with? I didn't even know that.
Apparently it has something to do with Cresselia and Darkrai, is what I'm assuming.
I
So
thought it was like just a journeys recap.
if I'm not wrong, I saw something about Cresselia and Darkrai and I heard it like on many other podcasts. So what I was
Mm.
saying was like, yeah. So I'm gonna try searching it up right now. I'll probably go to like Anipok fandom to get it because
Also, my
Dino
first
won't
instinct.
stop pestering me to go there.
What?
Dino is always saying, just go to Adipok fandom instead of Bulbapedia. Go to Adipok fandom instead of Bulbapedia. Well, fine. Yeah, happy now? I'm going.
Yeah, but
Let's
I'm
see.
faster.
Because you're on a damn phone.
No, I'm on my laptop.
Oh, fuck you.
Project New, no, not that.
Shut up and stop searching. I'm searching faster.
Not that. Tentative episode titles confirmed: Darkrest Midsummer Night's
Okay,
Dream,
okay, okay.
Crecilia's Midsummer Night's Light.
I found it. It's a 1 hour special from different what you're used to. A special broadcast of kill features fierce battles starring Satoshi and seasons of Go with their dreams, a Pikachu quiz, and yada 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 yada. Okay, it's not that one. It's the 1 hour special. I saw it somewhere here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Cresselia and Darkrai is Journey 75 and 76.
So what I'm assuming is this might be a two-parter. Like this might be a two-parter. Makes sense to be a two-parter.
Yeah,
So,
and
so what I'm assuming is maybe we're gonna see Tobias again, Gary again, like as a Project New episode. Or this is gonna be a really random episode. They decide to plop in somewhere, but I think there's a strong possibility that this is just a Project New episode.
yeah, probably. But I'm thinking like these are probably like two try missions, and one of them is probably Ghost. But I'm like wondering
So
what is the second chaser?
what I'm assuming is what I'm assuming is with the Cresselia, they're gonna try and get the Lunar Wing, which you can get from Cresselia. That's a link to the legendary Pokemon Cresselia. There's no item like which again for Darkrai, like from my knowledge. Like I'll search up event Pokemon because I don't think there's any like thing related to Darkrai.
Mm.
Darkrai item because I have a doo-doo memory. Okay, so I'm looking at event items to see if there's like any like thing related to. Yeah, no, there is nothing related to like anything Darkrai related.
Huh.
I'm actually serious. There's nothing related. Actually, no, there is the member card, and that's it. It's the member card, and then you can go to New Moon Island again to find Darkrai and Diamond and Pearl. That's it. That's all it is. There's nothing else.
Very strong.
That's sad. One gets a wing, and the other one gets a dang ticket.
The ticket to Project Mew.
The ticket to Project 3. Ah. But yeah, these two episodes, if like there's a super small chance, like a 1% chance. But if they're like, oh, it's Tobias trying to catch up, this looks like a great episode. If Tobias shows up in this episode, I will give this episode a 10 out of 10.
Same.
I was like, Tobias, like he's in this.
But let's be honest. If Tobias gonna show up, we'll know it like 2 days beforehand.
True, true. I'm just saying it'll be hype.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's almost everything except for like the 1 hour special, which is just like a recap, which I'm fine with. It makes sense to do it at this point. It's been long enough and we're deep enough into the series where they can do a recap. It's not like it's been 30 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm just afraid that it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like where cartoons go, hey, remember that one time? Then they just remember things.
Yeah, but my problem is just like, do we need a recap? Like, wouldn't we know everything already?
I mean, I guess, but like you can watch these episodes at any time, so maybe it's like for those people who watch it like casually and they want to like get a small recap, which I don't understand why this has to be a 1 hour event, but okay.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
should we go over to the news?
we should. There's what you call again. There's something I have to bring up, which is two pieces of Sonic news. We got the Sonic Symphony that came out a couple of days ago. The Sonic Symphony was actually really good. Like it was a whole orchestra. They got Crush 40 to do some songs. They got a YouTuber called Nate Wants to Battle to do some songs. We got some great remixes. So it was actually a pretty good show. And not to mention, Sonic is a VTuber now. So
Yeah.
this thing a day after Sonic's birthday where Sonic was in a 3D model like a VTuber. And then I was like, I know what I'm spending my money on. But that's pretty much all the news I got so far. Like I'll look in.
So then I will bring up some news. Welcome to the Marvel 8 podcast again. We
Oh
have the
my,
new
it's
trailer.
lovely.
Oh, I wanted to bring up the trailer to Shang-Chi, but we can talk about Loki as well.
Oh yeah, Shang-Chi. I saw the trailer just recently yesterday. Yeah, we got a new trailer, which I thought it was something for something completely different because I saw the flags like, oh, is this a new movie coming out? I was like, oh no, it's Shang-Chi. I was like, oh.
Yeah, and spoiler alert for everyone who didn't see it. We saw Abomination and won at the end.
Abomination, the MCU version of Abomination is just boring.
To be fair, you can see that it has a redesign. Like it is more comic accurate again.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not like we're ever gonna see him again, so it doesn't really matter.
We will see it in She-Hulk.
True. True. Yeah, we got
Yes,
some new stuff for Shang-Chi, and Shang-Chi looks like a really good movie. Like, definitely a movie that I would actually enjoy watching.
like I didn't care for it before the first trailer drop. Like after the first trailer drop, like I was like, this kind of looks sick. And like after the second trailer drop, like I can't wait to see it in theater.
It definitely looks very interesting.
Yeah, it brings like more lore to the universe.
I just hope they don't reveal everything before the movie happens.
True. Like we saw a lot in the trailer, so
Yeah. Because, for instance, Black Panther had this real ducking issue where they revealed everything before the movie happened. I could pretty much guess the story of Black Panther, like not like the villain's main motivation, but I could probably guess that what should call it again? Let me guess. T'Challa is gonna lose the throne, and he has to fight for the throne back.
mm,
I mean, I'm not wrong, am I? It's like we all could probably guess that because that's something like Marvel would do.
yeah.
Marvel does very generic stories, but they have really good like what you call it, character interactions and character motivations, and that's what generally saves it.
Yeah, like it's kind of since we're still a Pokemon podcast, it's kind of the same problem with Pokemon. Like they just
Yeah.
reveal everything before before the episode.
Yeah, that's what they did with Oras, which is why like they revealed all the megas at one time. So it was like nothing was a surprise anymore. You revealed everything.
Mm.
Except for some reason Mightyena didn't get a mega evolution, which made no sense, but you gave in Houndoom a mega evolution. What kind of bullshit?
You just wanted a werewolf Pokemon.
It didn't have to be a werewolf. It could have been a Cerberus, a bigger dog, a dire wolf.
Mm.
There's plenty of things you could do with a Mightyena mega evolution.
Mm.
From what I've heard, I think was his name. Ken Suzugamori had art block at the time, which is why we didn't get Mega Flygon because he had art block. But I guess that's passable. But I'm still allowed to be mad.
You're just salty.
I am salty. You think I'm not gonna be salty? I am salty. Mightyena is
Yeah,
actually one of my favorite Pokemon designs, like ever. Like he's definitely in my top 10, like number 9.
salty trainer Z.
Doggy Trainer Z Brett. I don't know what it is. I just like Mightyena. And they didn't give him a Mega Evolution, but they gave Houndoom a Mega Evolution where they just give him more bones? Or excuse me? I'm just like talking about Oris can get me mad sometimes.
Mm. To be fair, I never played this, so I won't judge.
Oh yeah, and Pokemon Unite came out. The
Oh
beta.
yeah, but
Which
isn't it like only Japanese?
no, it's like worldwide.
No, I mean like the language, like, because
No.
I only saw Japanese camp.
Oh, I saw some like what you call it. I saw some of my friends play it, and apparently it's in English. Apparently, I've heard it's in English, but that's pretty much all I know about it.
Mm.
From what I've seen, the game looks fun.
Yeah, Like I will definitely try it out, but probably nothing I will play like for a longer period.
Yeah, same. Yeah, it is weird that they did not include the other gallery starters.
Mm, yeah, but like Game Freak, Game Freak included. I know it's not produced by Game Freak, but I'm just saying like Game Freak had Charizard in
But
Sword and Shield and left out the other starters. So it's
yeah,
not the first time for Pokemon.
yeah, but it's like kind of weird because usually like at least like even in Pokken when one of like when only one of the Gen 6 starters got in, which was Braixen, Froakie and Chespin were still there. Sobble and Grookey are not there at all. So what I was
Mm,
assuming was, so I was assuming, oh, they're gonna be in the game. If this is just the first trailer, it's like, no, they're not in the game at all, which is actually very surprising. I don't know if they're gonna add more Pokemon through updates when it eventually does come out.
yeah,
I
probably.
find that weird. I was like, okay, so if Cinderace gets Unite and we have one more Smash Bros spot left, does that mean does that mean Inteleon's gonna be in Smash Bros?
Well, what about my boy Rillaboom?
Rillaboom is gonna be the next Pokemon in Pokken.
Sure,
Everybody's happy except people who want to Crash Bandicoot in Smash Bros. Because it's gonna be another Pokemon rep.
sure.
I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I'm just saying that'd be hilarious if it did.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think that's all the news I legitimately got. Like, that's pretty much all the news I legitimately got.
Was the week so boring?
Be fair, it is like a week after E3, so there's like,
Yeah,
what
okay,
else is there
fair.
to actually like reveal? Like, some cartoons got dropped, but like, I don't think majority of our audience really cares what if a cartoon that's not like plot important gets dropped. So it's like, not a big deal.
Well, one personal news I wanted to mention. My Hero Academia got its new OP and
Oh,
new
yeah,
ending.
okay. I listened to the new OP. That thing was butt.
Yeah, like for me the new OP was
What?
like it was okay.
Visuals were nice, but the song itself, that was butt.
Mm,
What I mean that was butt, that was butt.
yeah, like for me I have the last OP like grew on me. Like it became my favorite OP of My Hero Academia. So it's kind of hard for me to see a change in the OP.
Here's the problem. My favorite OP is what you call it again? What's this called? Make My Story, right?
Mm.
It's my favorite OP because I think it's a legitimately good song with good visuals. Both season 5 songs were songs with only one having good visuals. The first song of season 5 felt more like an AMV.
You mean no one or
Yeah, like the first what you call it again? Season 5 opening 1. That felt like an AMV. Like the visuals felt like an AMV.
yeah, well, I have to think of the visuals. Yeah, I kind of agree.
Because the way the visuals didn't really correlate with each other. All the My Hero Academia like what you call them openings kind of have some correlation with each other.
Mm.
This one just felt like this shot. Now we're going to this shot. Now we're going to this shot. Cut back to this shot. A fight scene. End.
To be fair, when it went to the climax, it had like every 1A student jumping into the screen. That was kind of nice.
I guess. And then this OP just has good visuals, but an absolutely butt song. I don't know what they were thinking. Whoever wrote that, I want to talk to them. I just want to talk. I just want to talk in this alleyway with my pistol real quick. I just want to talk. Who wrote that? Just come in this alley. Just
uh,
come. I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
sure.
And then like Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, for those who watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, their season 2 just dropped. So, I personally don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens because it doesn't look interesting to me. I might watch it if I I feel obligated to, but I'm probably just gonna skip it.
By the way, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7, I watched the first episode and then dropped it.
It's fair. I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s is the one you're supposed to start with. If you're gonna start Yu-Gi-Oh!, I recommend starting with like Yu-Gi-Oh! The original series or Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
Okay, someone's gonna hate me for it, but I also watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the first 10 episodes and also dropped it. Like, not because it was boring, just I'm not sure what it was, but it was not exactly boring, but something came in between, I guess.
And that's fair. Yu-Gi-Oh! Can't be for everybody. I'm not gonna force you to watch it.
Yeah.
Like, if you see me on Twitter, I am always arguing with everybody saying Zexal is good and you guys are just picky.
Mm.
I legitimately have to argue with everyone. It's like, Jade and Yuki. Yeah, I don't like Jade and Yuki that much. Everybody, oh, so what's your favorite protagonist? He's probably going to say Yusei or Yugi. I say Yuba. And I was like, you have no taste. I was like, you guys have no taste.
Mm.
It's the pain I go through every day.
Yeah, well, you probably don't have taste, but yeah.
But you shut up, mister. I dropped it after 10 episodes.
I never stated it was bad.
No, you dropped it after 10 episodes. You have no right to criticize me.
What did you drop after 10 episodes? Name a show you drop after 10 episodes.
IQ.
You have no taste!
I do have taste. IQ is just boring. I'm sorry.
IQ is not boring! IQ is one of the
It is.
greatest sport anime ever made.
IQ is boring. I'm sorry. Every
You're
episode is
boring.
this. We need to get along. No, we need to get along, or else we're not gonna beat this other team. Okay, fine, but only this one time. That was every single episode.
Well, to be fair, the first 10 episodes of season 1 is boring. Are boring. It gets
Yeah,
like
no
really good
crap.
later
But
on.
that's the one I watched. That's the one I
Yeah,
watched. What else am I supposed to watch? That's like telling someone, "Hey, don't start with season 1. Start off with season 2. You just have no idea who these characters are. You gotta watch season 1.
it's part of the process. Like, I'm currently watching Assassination
That's just
Classroom, and
my ass.
I just finished season 1 of Assassination Classroom, and it was like I thought it was boring because there were so many fillers. But in the final episode, I realized every single filler was somewhat supporting the final. Like, every episode had its meaning.
Okay, except the problem with Assassination Classroom is Assassination Classroom is a slice of life anime. Therefore, there is no such thing as a filler episode. It just has an overlaying plot, but overall, it's a slice of life anime. IQ, a sports anime that felt like filler throughout the first 10 episodes. I am sorry, I could not. That had me
It's
out.
not filler. It's called a training arc.
Training arc my ass. That felt like filler.
You watch Dragon Ball. Doesn't Dragon Ball also has training arc?
Yeah, but Dragon Ball training arcs are actually engaging to watch.
Yeah, whatever. You just don't have taste.
You have never watched Dragon Ball. Like, you're what to talk.
Well, okay. Question of the day, just to scam comments from our viewers: Haikyuu or Dragon Ball?
I'm gonna say Dragon Ball, obviously.
Yeah, I don't care. I just want comments on the video.
Maybe next time, why don't you retweet the goddamn podcast and say, hey guys, could you comment?
Comment.
Jeez, I'm already editing the shit. You could at least engage.
Well, to make up for it, I will scan more comments. Comment anything if you think Samurai is cringe.
No, that's not how it works, you ass. This is the pain I go through.
Zero's gonna probably come like 10 times because you're so cringe.
I know he is. And I know he is going to do that. Oh my god. Gosh. Shit. Man, fudge me. Fudge my life sometimes.
At least I came, so you're not alone here.
Yeah, we're. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, since the anime is taking a 3 week break, I wanted to talk to you about that. So like either gonna be taking a break. Yeah, we're probably gonna take a break on the podcast because I'm the one editing it. Because
No,
uses
so
for edit.
since you're editing it, I have decided we won't take a break. Like everyone watching this, we won't take a break. Just those samurai have to edit.
No, I already edit videos every week. No, I'm taking a break on the podcast. No, we're taking a break until the anime
You
comes
laughed at
back.
me last time. I said I'm having a break from my YouTube channel.
I laughed at you because that break was more than 2 months.
Was it?
Yes.
Was I gone for so long?
Yes, actually. If I check your channel, it's going to say more than a month.
That's not true since I uploaded a video like 2 weeks ago or something.
It's a lie. I will search up your channel right now. I swear if Dino did upload 2 weeks ago, I will personally admit Dino's channel is quality content and you should all subscribe. It's not like I already say that all the time.
Do you?
I do. I just said
I
it
will
right
check
now.
too. Did you? Well, you said it, but like not in a convincing way.
I say it anywhere I want to say it.
2 weeks ago, who are the ultra class heroes? Sabrina, Wagner, Lieutenant Sergeant Moore, Annie Pokesiri number 2.
Bullshit!
2 weeks
That
ago.
is the bullshit. What the? Okay, fine. Dino's channel is full of quality content. You all should subscribe because he's actually really close to 100 subscribers, so I'm sure he would appreciate it.
Yeah,
Happy
I
now?
would.
You happy now?
Yeah, and that you know what's crazy? Like my Pokemon World Coronation Series battle ranking is getting more views than my normal videos that I upload now.
I think this just means you have to do more ranking videos.
Yeah, but it's like still getting views after 6 months. It's like my third video or something.
Okay, to be fair, my most popular video is the Ash, not Ash. It's Brandon.
Power versus Power versus Brandon.
Brandon, that came out like I want to say 6 months ago at this point, so that hardly matters. Speaking of somebody releasing videos, yeah, I just did a what if on what if Cyndaquil evolved. So if y'all want some more quality content, y'all should probably go to my channel. You probably already on if you're watching this, but y'all should still watch.
I just gotta say it. That didn't make sense. They are on your channel.
Shut up! You watch Haikyuu and think it's better than Dragon Ball Z. You have no rights.
I didn't say it was better than Dragon Ball. I never say that. Go through the tape. I never said that Haikyuu is better than Dragon Ball since I didn't even watch Dragon Ball.
Therefore, you have no rights still. You still have no rights.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna do one more final search on Twitter to make sure I didn't miss anything worth talking about. Like, Dino, do you have anything you want to bring up?
Except that you're cringe? No.
Every day. Every day.
You're welcome.
Fucking say that. You know what you did. This is why I'm afraid of having guests over. Dino is the reason why we don't have as much guests as we do. It is his responsibility to get guests now. So nobody come to me on Twitter saying, "Hey, Samurai, how come you guys don't have any guests?" It's Dino's responsibility now.
Well, if we don't have any guests, I don't have to refrain myself from joking about you.
No, we have to get at least one guest per month.
Yeah, that's you're the leader of the podcast for a reason.
No, I'm just the most vocal member.
Who's the leader?
Fuck.
Like, if you go to the Discord server, you literally say Samurai Trainer XYZ and a crown. I guess it says that you're the leader.
You know what? Fine, I am technically the leader, but you know how annoying it is every time I wake up, you guys want to do something. It's like, yo, Samurai, can we do it? Y'all can do stuff without asking me. Y'all don't need to ask me every time you guys want to do stuff.
The samurai is overwhelmed with leadership.
Samurai's overwhelmed. I'm not overwhelmed with leadership. I'm just overwhelmed with you guys calling me cringe every time.
You're just afraid that we're spitting facts.
Facts my ass. You guys say the most unfactual shit I've ever heard. Okay, so
yeah,
now,
whatever.
okay, so we actually do have some news I wanted to talk about. Apparently, we were supposed to get. Apparently, there's been some news of us getting a new opening, like some rumors.
Mm-hmm.
If you will. Personally, I'm kind of tired of 1, 2, 3. Not gonna lie. Not speaking of what.
I'm talking
Say
about
what
one
you
two
can say.
three. 1, 2, 3 with Fantasy Maze dropped. So
Yeah, I was
go
about to
listen
say
to that.
that. Yeah, don't ask us to produce a song based on I don't know the opening to Diamond and Pearl, the Diamond and Pearl rap. We're not doing that.
Samurai,
I don't care.
where's your 2 videos you
That is
promised?
not coming out because I'm not doing those videos because ShowPro is going to murder me a fucking
Okay,
live.
that's fair.
So if you guys ever think that what if one of the Master 8 podcast episodes get 1K views, would you guys do the Diamond and Pearl rap? No, there's like only 2 of us here around at the same time. We would have to do like I don't know in second opening the Diamond and Pearl the Japanese version. I would be Ash and what you call it, Dino would be Don because his name starts with D and my name starts with A.
Wait, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, it is true. I just noticed that I was speaking out my ass. I was like, I'm speaking out my ass.
Yeah, I thought like it was your. I thought like you were making it up.
No, my name is Abdul in real life, and
Yeah,
Dino's name is
yeah. So I
Dino.
thought about it. I thought about like, yeah, your name does start with an A.
Hey, so it's like, oh, okay. Then we just do this. We just do the Japanese opening with translated. Knowing me and Dino, we're not gonna officially translate it. What we're probably gonna do is we're gonna take the lyrics in Japanese, Google Translate. Okay, Dino, I got my lines. It's gonna sound so fucking broken. Oh man. Oh god. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess if we want to do a question of the day, we can have like. Okay, so what's our question of the day?
Okay, so we do have a question of the day.
Okay, I actually have a good. I actually have a good one. Would you guys rather A have Ash Greninja as a transformation and give one to every companion in the series, or would you rather B have the break mechanic from the TCG and give that to every character that had what you call them had a Pokemon that could use break?
Yeah. So So we have 3 questions and comments 3 times.
Okay, so I personally would have the break. Like the answer to that question, I would personally have the break because that's what I thought they were gonna do as a kid. Cause I was like, oh snap, the TCG is doing this thing called break. It makes perfect sense for the anime. Clement has a Luxray, Serena has a Braixen that could evolve into a Delphox, and Ash has a Greninja. Yo, I'm telling you, 5 episodes later. Oh, what
Mm.
was that? Huh. I think it would be cool. Like I'm assuming you know what break is because break is actually a really cool thing where the Pokemon gets encased in gold and it looks really cool and badass.
Yeah, but isn't it like wouldn't it like look kind of weird in an anime?
Ash Greninja looks weird, okay? Pokemon
Oh, whoa.
Ash Greninja physically looks weird, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you don't tell me that when my friend described Ash Greninja because I didn't see the episode, he saw the episode before me for the first time. It's like, okay, so it's basically Ash and Greninja fused together, and he has like Ash's hat and Ash's hair. Like, sounds weird as hell.
That's my answer.
That's not an answer. That's a cop out.
You always say as an
I
answer.
say
Wow, big
I say
difference.
Yeah, there is a huge difference. Conveys so much emotion and intensity.
Yeah, well, I also convey a lot of emotions.
You convey jack shit.
That's emotion.
It's not emotion. That's Jack Daniels.
Whatever. Samurai is
That
conveying a lot of intensity and emotion right now.
I only convey because you pissed me off. Shit.
That's an emotion.
So one day Dino's gonna make an out of context Masters A podcast, and it's just gonna be scenes of me getting pissed off. Cause last week Dino was speaking some bullshit about it's called the Breath of the Wild sequel. Well, no shit, that's why we call it Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh yeah, and I was also arguing about how tall I am.
Okay. Oh, that was so stupid. Dino could have just said he was 5'9", but no, we had to go on a whole
I'm
tirade
not
of Dino
5'9", I'm
doing math.
5'11".
He's 5'9". Don't listen to him.
I'm 5'11". Shut up.
He's 5'9". He's short.
Whatever.
What is
Samurai, that's good material. Like, if I have time, sometime, I will actually like make a compilation of it.
what's the average height for men in Germany? I gotta see how. Let's see if Dino's actually tall, like for in Germany standards. I don't know
I'm not
Germany.
even German. Like, I'm in Germany, but
I'm
I'm Asian.
okay, but you grew up in Germany, yes. Therefore, you are German.
No,
Where are
no, I didn't
where
grow
are you?
up. That's a lie. That's a lie. I didn't grow up in Germany. I lived 9 years in Asia, and then
Okay,
came to Germany. So you
okay.
have to,
Where are you?
and I have
Wait, where were you born? Where were you born?
China.
China. China. Okay. Average height in China is
I would do it.
it's
Average height
it's giving me
in
these
China.
weird answers. Okay, so it's apparently 5'6", 5'6.7". It's 5'6".
Average height in China, that's male height 164.8, and I'm 180.
Dino is technically tall for a Chinese person.
Yeah, I'm tall for a Chinese person.
You short for an American person? Ha! Suck it.
Wait.
An American. I'm Canadian.
Germany. Wait. Average height in Germany is 5'8", so I'm still tall for Germany, and I will go for US.
Not really. You're just above average height.
The average
Average
height for US is 5'4", so I'm also tall in the US.
Okay, but you're not tall for a Canadian because the average height of a Canadian is 5'10". Ha! Suck it.
I'm still above average. No, that's a
No,
lie.
you're really not.
Canada,
No, you're.
Canada is 5'8.5".
I'm
174.
6 foot. So I'm 6 foot. So you're still shorter than me. Therefore, you are still short.
Congratulations.
I do feel congratulated, you son of a gun.
That's again 5 seconds for a compilation.
This is what Dino does. I swear, Dino before he comes on the podcast has like a notepad beside him. How am I gonna piss off Samurai today? Let's see. I'll talk about this. I'll make this sound like it doesn't make any sense. I'll go on a whole tirade about a secondary subject. Oh my god.
Cause it's the Marvel 8 podcast.
We don't even talk about Marvel that much. We talk about Marvel like 3 times. Like,
You made the name you made the name you made the name Marvel 8 podcast. You started it.
I did not. I made it as a joke. It was a joke that you guys took seriously. Why do you guys do this to my life?
Because it's funny.
Now, Sam, when Sam sees this, Sam is gonna do some editing where he turns the Masters 8 logo into the Marvel's 8 logo, and then Dino's gonna bother me to put that in an episode.
I will.
I know you will. Dina will call me in the middle of the night, be like, "Yo, look what Sam just made." No, I'm sleeping. Look what Sam just made. Just trust me. I'm like, "Fuck you" over the phone. I was like, "Fuck you." I'm sleeping.
Let's do that. That's a good idea.
Oh,
Thank you for the idea.
let's not do that. Oh shit! See, this is why I don't say. This is why I don't come up with ideas, because they take it seriously. Not all my ideas are made to be taken seriously.
Yeah, but your ideas are realistic.
Yeah, that's the problem. I have to make my ideas more unrealistic. Shit.
Like?
There's one thing I am looking forward to, though. Apparently, Mrs. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is getting a season 2 called Dragoness, which, like, I'm on my anime list right now. So, that, I'm looking forward to that.
Mm.
Summer anime as a whole doesn't look too interesting. Not a lot of animes are getting continuations. It's more like, shows, like new shows.
Mm.
Maybe you'll find your new favorite, because I have to say, winter this year in terms of anime just did not stop of bangers.
Wait, winter season? What was winter season again?
Winter this
Dr.
year
Stone, Promised Neverland.
Okay, I'm on my anime list, so I can actually give you an actual legitimate list. We got the Attack on Titan final season. We got Horimiya. We got what's this? Promised Neverland. Doctor Stone. We got. I'm not saying that it's an isekai. We got ReZero. We got Slime reincarnated as a slime. Quintessential quintuplets. Show that I'm not allowed to name because it's borderline hentai. Skate Infinity. Beastars. Seven Deadly Sins. Oh my god.
We did got a lot of bangers.
We did get a lot of bangers in terms of anime people like. We got a lot of bangers.
Yeah, but the only one I watched was Dr. Stone.
You haven't watched Zero? Oh my god, you disgust me as a human being.
You drop Haikyuu. You disgust me as a human being.
Because Haikyuu got boring.
I don't care if it gets boring. It's still a great anime.
We're also getting the we're also getting the My Hero movie in did it say summer?
I'm not even sure.
I remember looking and it said movies, so it's like, I want to be honest, all the My Hero movies look kind of They're not that interesting. No, it's. I think it's fall. It's fall next year. It's fall.
The last was great. The last one was great.
All the My Hero Academia movies just kind of fall under this formula of, we're in a new place in a different country and this won't matter to the overall plot of the show.
Yeah, one problem is that it always takes part like arcs after the main story, so it spoils a lot. But
Not to mention, we're also getting the Jujutsu Kaisen movie in fall of 2020.
Oh yeah, I wanted to start Jujutsu Kaisen sometime.
It's a very fun anime. Like, I definitely think you'll enjoy it, as long as you don't drop it after 5 episodes, you son of a gun.
You did with Haikyuu.
Haikyuu is legitimately boring. I am sorry.
We're getting disliked. I can feel it.
Getting dislikes. I can feel it. Nee says a negative thing about Pokemon XYZ or Sun and Moon. We're getting dislikes. I can feel it.
Let's rename the podcast to My Hero Podcast.
My Hero Podcast.
No, My Hero 8 Podcast. That would be
My
great.
Hero 8 Podcast. Since there's only 2 of us.
My Hero 8 Podcast.
Whenever Sam comes, instead of the My Hero Podcast, it will just be called Welcome to the Big 3 Podcast.
Oh yeah, like if we're only 2, it's the Two Heroes Podcast, like the movie, and if
Two Heroes.
If Sam comes, it's the Big 3 Podcast.
The Three Musketeers Podcast, which is what.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Which I remember when that poster first got revealed. I could not go online for a second without saying, "Oh my god, look at this new poster! It slaps!" Yo, they're wearing black with solid colors. This slaps. Oh, it's summer. It's coming out this summer.
It's like exactly like your avatar.
First of all, my avatar was made to be simple. Okay, I never never wanted my avatar to be complicated. I like because I want to draw my avatar and I don't want to spend like time drawing it, so it's easy. To mention, we're also getting a Fate movie for those who like Fate. We're getting Fate movie. We're getting a Free movie for those of you who like Free. So Haikyuu fans. We're getting a My Hero Academia movie in summer too, which I think is gonna take over most of the summer box office. Which My Hero Academia movies already said it. All the villains of My Hero Academia movies suck. I'm sorry, they all suck. None of them. Oh no, none of them are legitimately good. Like name a legitimately good My Hero villain that isn't Shigaraki or One for All or who isn't in the League of Villains.
One for all.
All for one, my fault.
I have to concentrate myself.
The only one you can probably name is like
Stain was good.
And I say, okay, fine. That is the one I'm willing to give you. Stain. Overhaul didn't really do anything, to be honest.
Yeah, Overhaul is kind of.
Think about all the things. Like think about how Overhaul was built up and what he actually did in the show. Like what he did. He traumatized Eri, but compared to everybody else, that's baby food. And like, what should call again? What's the guy's name? It's the second villain in season 4.
Gentle?
Gentle, thank you. At least Gentle was like having a sad backstory. Overhaul's backstory was literally, he found me in the desert.
I disagree. I have to say one thing about Gentle. I hate Gentle. Like everyone loves Gentle. I hate Gentle.
You! I hate you now! You son of a gun!
Like Gentle was like, oh no, I wasn't good at school, so I dropped out of school, and oh no, so I have to crash a school festival that has nothing to do with me. Oh no, it's not my fault. I just want to complete my stream. Like that's bullshit.
I know it's a real bullshit. You are bullshit. Okay, he was a charming criminal. Okay, excuse me.
Didn't you just say that? You just say there are no good villains beside the League, and now you're praising Gentle.
I said he was charming. I never said he was good. It's like with the OS series. I never said it was good. I said it was charming.
Whatever.
Whatever, me knowing what you just said?
Yeah, I just said Gentle and La Brava aren't good villains. I just said it. Dislikes, I give you it.
Otherwise, the only animes that I think most people care about, and there's a lot of animes that are coming out later, so unspecified date, are Rising of the Shield Hero, the 3rd season. We know it's confirmed. Which looks hella fire. The 2nd season of Rent a Girlfriend, the hit show that came out in the right place at the right time, which in all honesty was just Kazuya trying not to nut every time he saw Chizuru.
Okay.
Am I wrong though? Like that was the whole show.
Yeah.
I will sum up the whole show in 3 sentences. My girlfriend broke up with me. Open app. Dang, she kind of bad, not gonna lie. It's the 3rd sentence. Now there's this other girl that likes me, but for some reason I don't want to date that girl. But for some reason I can't get over the first girl, and now I want to date the second girl. Up your ducking mind. This isn't like another anime where he's not choosing to be with a girl. He legitimately likes Chizuru. Then tell him that, you son of a. And every time he does something, I'm like, oh, that was just a joke. Well, then you go out with Ruka. She actually likes you. No, I don't like Ruka. Okay, then just get over your previous breakup. But I don't want to. Well, you fucking bitch. See the pain I go through? And then Demon Slayer 2nd season is coming out. And knowing Dino actually likes Demon Slayer probably. He probably thinks it's a good show, which is...
I didn't even watch it.
Dino doesn't watch something. What a fucking surprise.
I don't have like 25 hours every day.
Dino, the only thing you watch sometimes is probably Haikyuu. This is Dino's room. Dino. Okay, so Samurai told me I should watch these shows. But instead of that, I'm going to watch 5 more episodes of the same Haikyuu show over and over again. Even though they can all be repeated as this. Let's play volleyball. Okay. but we're all pretty for some reason. Okay. That is Demon Slayer. That is Haikyuu. It's going to end soon because I heard the manga was ending. Yay, the manga's ending, so I finally have to stop seeing everybody saying, Samurai, watch Haikyuu. Samurai, why don't you watch Haikyuu? Samurai, watch
I will haunt
Haikyuu.
you. I will haunt you every podcast just to remind you that you have to watch Haikyuu.
I'm not fucking watching Haikyuu over again. Haikyuu is boring.
We are getting more dislikes than the YouTube Rewind 2018.
Okay, we're not that bad. Also, the 4th season of Oshikagen, Can You Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, which that's a show I actually do like. So, Dino can suck it, because Dino ironically likes Haikyuu, which is actually just okay. I don't think Haikyuu's bad. I just think it's not for me. There, happy now?
Great
I
save.
legitimately, it's like Oshikagen. It's like the Owl House. The Owl House, I personally don't like it. It's not for me. But with Chicago. But for those who do like the Owl House, like if anybody wants to watch it, I recommend it. But it's just not for me. It's like that's what I say with
Do you at least like Gravity Falls?
Yes, I like Gravity Falls. Why wouldn't I like Gravity Falls? Just that the Owl House makes no sense for me. Like, so apparently, okay, so the main witch is a criminal, right? And this like broke the show for me. Okay, so she's a criminal. Then why is she selling out in the open? She's not even wearing like a mustache to hide herself. She is selling fully out in the open. Well, me, you are a witch. You can use disguises. You have magic, and you're telling me you can't do that? What kind of bullshit is this? This is the reason why I never liked the Owl House. They make decisions that make no sense.
Well, I have to watch it all house too. There are so many things I got recommended to. I don't have 25 hours a day.
Nobody has 25 hours a day because the day is only 24 hours. Silly goof.
That was a hyperbole.
Hyperbole. It's hyperbole. No, say it right.
Yeah, you're just making fun of me because I'm not a native speaker.
No, that's how everybody pronounces it. Hyperbole.
Just because I'm not a native speaker, he's bullying me.
No, you bully me for not knowing shit about math. This is the one thing I can bully you on. No, this is not. No,
okay, that's
you
fair.
are not taking this.
I will give you that. That's fair.
No, this is not gonna turn into a Dino's. This is a Dino situation. No, Dino's not a nice person in real life. Dino terrorizes me.
Yeah, well, terrorizing you is the proof that I'm a good person.
How does that make you a good person? Also, Izaki-chan is getting a season 2 too, which honestly, Izaki-chan is actually a really fun show, which I recommend. Like, if you like, what should call it, Miss Nagatoro, I think that's how you pronounce it. I think you'll like Uzaki-chan. Okay, so apparently we're getting a movie later for Dragon Ball. I'm on my anime list still, and my anime list listed as a sequel to Dragon Ball Super Broly, which it has not been confirmed that is a sequel to Dragon Ball Super Broly, which Dino hasn't watched Dragon Ball Super Broly, so maybe we should all force Dino to watch Dragon Ball Super Broly instead of terrorizing me, that son of a bitch. Also, Quincento Quintuplets is getting a movie, so that sounds interesting. Reason why I didn't watch Quintessential Quintuplets season 2 is because it reduced the thighs. I'm sorry, I was like, dang, these girls be hella thick. And then season 2, dang, these girls look like sticks.
Yeah, there you have it. Samurai summarized in one sentence.
I'm not wrong. If you look at season 1, they look like, dang, these girls hella thick. And then season 2 is like, dang, these girls look like sticks.
I'm not going to search them up just to approve you.
No, search them up now.
I'm not going to do it.
He's going to do it. And I swear this
Samurai.
podcast is just us bullshitting half the time. I swear this
Yeah,
podcast is just us bullshitting half the time.
that's a bullshit 8 podcast.
Bullshit department hosted by Dino, because he's bullshitting himself if he thinks I am going to fucking watch Haikyuu. I am not.
We'll wait and see. I will start a Twitter war against you. Well, anyways, I think that's a good point to end the podcast.
This is a okay. That was the Masters 8 podcast, everybody. Not the Marvels 8 podcast, not the Heroes 2 podcast, not the Big Three or Three Musketeers podcast. Masters 8 podcast. If I hear anybody say Marvels 8 podcast, I'ma kill somebody.
Bullshit 8 podcast.
I'm just walking down the street and someone says, "Yeah, I love the Marvels 8 podcast." That's it. I'm like, that's it. I heard you. Oh, fudge. Okay, yeah. So everybody, if we don't have a guest next week, that is all Dino's fault. Okay, so Dino has to find a guest next week. So Dino, I'ma start DMing people.
Okay.
Okay, so
because I'm such a social
make sure
guy.
to follow me. You talk to me every Saturday. I would assume so.
That just proved that I'm not social.
That actually proves that you're more social than you let on, because you fucking find some way to get me to scream at least 3 times. Oh my fucking god, you.
Yeah, or you just like to scream.
I don't like to scream. Okay, you just piss me off. Again, remember what Dino said last time in the last podcast? I said Breath of the Wild 2, and he said, actually, it's the sequel to Breath of the Wild. That's what Breath of the Wild 2 is!
Mm-hmm. There's no, I won't start, okay?
You better not fucking start, because this idiot called it sequel to Breath of the Wild. What do you think Breath of the Wild 2 is called? That's why we call Lion King 2 Lion King 2, not the sequel to the Lion King, because that's what Lion King 2 already fucking means. Nobody wants to say the word sequel. That's why we invented the word 2, because 2 is easier to say.
Captain America the Winter Soldier was a sequel to Captain America the First Avenger, but not Captain America the First Avenger 2.
Well, no shit, it's Captain America 2. That was just a subtitle. The movie is still called Captain America.
Yeah, but technically it's not Captain America 2, because no one ever called it Captain America 2 officially.
Because we got an actual name for it. We still don't have a legitimate name for Breath of the Wild 2. So what are...
Yeah, so you gotta call it a sequel of Breath of the...
No, it's called fucking Breath of the Wild 2. No one's gonna call it the sequel to Breath of the Wild 2 of that shit.
Yeah, well, anyways, I think I have to go now.
Okay, bye, Dino. This is the Masters 8 podcast. Dino, record your damn outro so we can all fucking leave.
Yeah, well, bye. It's Dino, like always.
I don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
I don't care anymore. I swear, I'm the joke. I'm the guy in the Joker movie. Wait, let me get this straight. You think not watching Haikyuu is fun? Yes, and I'm tired of thinking it's not. Okay, I'm gonna tell Craig to leave.